Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight we're breaking down Baby Monster's live cover of Golden at the 2025 Mama Awards, the much discussed tribute to the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. It was a big moment for the group. Pharita, Ahyeon, and Rora stepped into one of 2025's most viral songs on a huge stage. Quick context. Golden blew up this year, not just because it's a vocal showcase, but because it's a story-driven track tied to a hit film soundtrack that became a cultural phenomenon. People didn't just fall for the notes, they fell for the message. The emotional resonance is a big part of why covers get so much scrutiny. First impression, technically, all three girls can sing. You can hear solid tone control, clean phrasing in many passages, and a confidence on stage that comes from strong training and presence. Vocal coaches and reaction channels pointed out Pharita and Rora's clarity and Ahyeon's powerhouse moments in particular. But here's the main issue. This performance felt like a technical exercise more than a message delivered. Golden succeeds because it convinces you of the story behind the words. Vulnerability, longing, the bittersweet triumph. On the Mama stage, the trio hit most of the pitches, but the vocal choices lean toward polish and high-impact moments rather than phrasing that sells the meaning. That's why reactions online were mixed. Many praised the sound, but a lot of viewers felt something emotionally missing. Tone and technique, they have the instruments. Pharita's clarity, Rora's controlled mid-range, and Ahyeon's reach into higher belts were all audible and competent. Technically, there's a lot to admire. Expressiveness and dynamics? That's where the performance fell short. The song needs moments where notes soften, where phrases linger, where breath shows hesitation or ache. Instead, many lines were delivered at a steady power level, impressive if you want a highlight reel, less effective if your goal is emotional storytelling. And this raises the big question. Are they singing the lines, or are they showing us why the lines matter? And about understanding the lyrics, this isn't about intelligence, it's about interpretation. Great covers don't just reproduce melody, they translate emotion, but based on what we saw, it wasn't always clear they were shaping phrasing or tone to underline the story. That leaves the audience technically impressed, but not moved. Before they even got to Golden, they performed a small excerpt of What It Sounds Like. It's a gorgeous harmony-driven moment in the original, but here the harmony delivery felt weak. For a group with three genuinely skilled vocalists, the blend wasn't locked in. You could hear each voice sticking out rather than layering smoothly. And that's a problem because harmonies are supposed to create that seamless, unified color. Instead, it sounded like three separate singers trying to harmonize rather than a trio with shared breath and intention. It didn't ruin the performance, but it definitely set the tone for what would follow. Strong individual talent, not enough cohesion or emotional alignment. Now, about Ahyeon's final note, it was huge. Absolutely a hair-raising top that got cheers in the venue. But honestly, it felt unnecessary. Golden became beloved because of its message, its vulnerability, its emotional punch, not because someone holds a massive note at the end. When the heart of the song is its meaning, a showy final belt can actually distract. You end up applauding the note instead of the lyric. It's a classic case where restraint would have been far more powerful. It's not surprising the reactions online were split. Some fans loved the vocal energy and the tribute concept. Others felt the emotional core of the song didn't fully land. Media outlets and fan threads reflected that divide. Praise for their voices, critique for the delivery. To be fair, Baby Monster are young performers on a massive global stage. Singing a viral, emotionally charged song in the original key is a huge task. The fact that they tackled it live and delivered strong technical moments is worth acknowledging. They're gifted. They just need to sharpen how they transmit message alongside melody. If I were coaching them, here's what I'd focus on. Work the microdynamics. Let certain lines breathe. Phrase with intention. Make choices that communicate meaning. And choose restraint over flash when the lyric calls for it. Save the big notes for the lines that benefit from them. Verdict? Technically impressive, emotionally inconsistent. Rora, Pharita, and Ahyeon have the raw ability to own this song. They just need to learn how to inhabit the lyrics so listeners feel the message, not just hear the technique. And that final Ahyeon note, powerful, yes, Necessary? Not really. What did you think? Drop your favorite and least favorite moments in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like and subscribe. I'll be doing more cover comparisons soon. Thanks for watching.